Okay, Alan's working real hard over there.
Well, I got your socket set up.
Got my tool set up for that.
Yes.
Okay, we got the brake fluid. Did you take the cover off?
Yes, that drained it.
What's it look like in here?
Uh,
A little bit milky.
no, it came clean. Here's the oil.
What do you call that?
Well, this is what came out of it.
What do you call that?
Well, I didn't say it was, flawless.
So you agree it's kind of filthy?
Well, what would we do about that?
Here, my finger's getting dirty, so you work the camera.
My hands are dirty too.
There's a towel. That's a polishing towel. See, brand new towel.
Yeah,
Look what he did to it.
that's all right. They're my towels. I'll throw.
I don't give a shit. Here,
Alright.
there's your new towel.
All right.
There's one over here you could have used as brand new too.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to my clean one over here I was using because
Okay.
you just stole mine.
You do that. Yeah, I know. I know how you are. All right. What are we looking at here?
You get your hands clean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brake cleaner. See this stuff?
Yes.
Guess what it does?
Cleans that all up.
See how nasty that is. It's not even cleaning it. Now it's on me. So what year did you clean this out?
I guess it's never been.
2017 was the first time.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to do this like once every year or two. Of course, nobody ever does that. All right. Not exactly clean, but cleaner. See all the muck coming out of there. Now this is chromed on the outside, and you know it's chromed on the inside.
Yeah. Of course, we're not big on chrome.
Now, when it starts looking like it's actually chrome on the inside, that means you're getting it clean.
Okay.
If it looks like it was tan color on the inside, that's not a good sign. It's probably dirty. All right, so where's that clean towel I gave you? Now you want to make sure you don't get lint, dirt, and anything oil in here. No petroleum products at all. Otherwise you'll destroy the rubber parts inside of this. Once petroleum hits the rubber parts, they're junk. It swells them up and they don't work right anymore. Okay, so now that looks pretty clean in there, see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good sign. Did you pump the fluid out? That was
I
in it?
did not.
Looks like most of it ran out anyway. Okay, so we're going to start with fresh, clean fluid in here. Now most of these new bikes use .4 and not .5, so we're going to use a high-performance .4 fluid.
We can go ahead and mount those on the...
Now we have to clean out that down there also because it's filthy. The problem with this is brake clean is kind of abrasive toward rubber products, but so don't drown the damn thing and then leave it forever. Get in there, get the job done, get the hell out with that damn stuff. So you actually had a sight tube down there that was you want to make sure you clean the rubber off too, because guess what's the rubber's on top of
Right.
clean fluid. So if this is dirty, makes everything else dirty too. Now if it's wet on this side, you know it leaks. See how
Okay,
it's
and it
dry?
is not, yes.
So that means it's good. Now you don't want to have it open to air, because if it's open to air you get moisture in your brake stuff. And .4 is has a high affinity for water, means it likes it. Silicon fluid does not like water very much, so it repels it. That's one reason why I like using it. But it has other issues it's bad, so it's like most things, there's good and bad about everything. Okay, so you can see through your sight glasses.
Yeah, now.
Amazing. Okay, so now we got that cleaned off. Where's your filthy screws at? Just clean up every part to it, that way when you go to grab it again it'll be clean, you're not going to contaminate your new fluid. Okay, so don't go just grabbing your towel, you're going to have screws
Okay,
everywhere.
I will not.
Okay, we'll put the clean one right there. Okay, where's the, we're putting a new brake line on it, we still have to clean our caliper up though.
Right.
Where's the caliper at? Floor drain over here. So we were draining this on the floor over there because it was puking everywhere. So pads are getting a little bit worn, not too bad, but we're going to go ahead and put new ones in there anyway. So first thing you want to do is collapse the hooks in here. See how the fluid is squirting out? And that collapses the piston and pushes all the fluid out. Looks like most of it's already out anyway. Okay, now you got room for your new pucks and stuff in there when we get to that point. So while we're out of here, we're just going to go ahead and clean this off a little bit. Let's get the nasty fluid off of it. Okay, so we got most of the crud off of it. When we pull this out, it'll be dirty in here, we'll clean it again, but so we'll take this thing apart, clean it. I'm assuming you pull about these two little bolts right here, come out, and the pad should come straight out the top. There's probably some kind of a spring clip in there we got to deal with, but so it should be pretty straightforward, but we have to come up with a little 12-point socket to get that out. Hopefully it's not metric. We'll get back to that one. Now, the rear brake one is over here. See how that piston is black? You can't even see in there.
Mm-hmm.
So either the sight glass is non-existent or it's just as filthy as the front one was.
Were we going to mess with the rear too?
So if we're going to clean this one out, we've got to pull this apart, put fluid in here, and then we'll pump fluid through the whole system
Right.
to clean it. Because we're not going to take apart the whole thing
Right,
to
right.
do it. So that's how you're going to clean these ones out if you do it. Okay, what was I got? Here's our primary fluid. You want primary fluid?
Yes.
So we'll get some primary fluid for you. Here's our fancy dampy Trivodine transmission fluid.
Yes.
That ought to make the transmission shift a lot cleaner and less noise. We got the new gasket here. This is the format material, just like the later Harleys are now. So this should be the kind of gasket it has in this. It's got that metal in the middle and foam rubber on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
You might have a paper one though, who knows? We'll find out. Now, if you want new wiring harnesses, this is new ones. Just gets rid of all the old problems.
Do it. As soon as you said the word splice, that ruined it for me.
We have some kind of a jumper thing there. I have to read what that all is all about because I haven't got a clue. Now, these harnesses already have terminated switches on them, so I don't have to go in there and wire the damn things.
Oh, great.
And it's got black switches, which I like a lot more than chrome.
I like them too.
And they contrast really nice with the chrome housings.
Gotcha.
So this gives you all new switches. And what's nice about these is we got 48 inches of length. We're only going to be needing about this much.
Okay.
Well, we can go ahead and either tuck up the excess, or we just shorten these all up
Shorten them.
and make them so they're the correct length.
Okay. Like it.
These are nice here.
Sounds good to me.
So a little bit more money doing it this way, but a lot less hassle than stupid.
Oh, well, it's going to work.
Screwing all the stupid splices that never give you any.
You know, we should have left all that junk right in the bars, huh? In hindsight. Oh, no, we couldn't. We had to get them out of the controls.
No, the controls didn't have nothing to do with it.
Oh, well, then we could have left them in the bars, but
Could have left
whatever.
them in there, but they look
Yeah.
like crap.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's right. They were junk. You're right. I got.
They can still have the wire if they
Yeah,
want.
they can have them. I'm with it. It's a package deal.
It's just now there won't be any issues about what's in the inside the bar.
That's right.
Because it'll be fixed. Okay, this tile is now getting to be a little bit dirty. Just lay it right there. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the clutch. So, what size Allen was that?
I'm not sure.
3/16.
I didn't know if you wanted to rattle gun that off.
No, I prefer using screws with this.
Okay.
Coming out's all right with the router, but not going together. First thing I do is break this free. It's pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Was it leaking any?
No. Oh. Well, the clutch actually worked pretty good.
Are you pulled all the way back? Or you up close again?
No, I'm all right.
All right. That
We're-
screw's trying to break, see?
If we're going into the left.
See the screw?
Yeah, yeah.
See how it's fluxing?
I'm afraid to look.
That's what happens when you got corrosion or you got Loctite on there you shouldn't have on it, damn thing. Somebody put some blue.
I didn't like the sound of it.
So that looks like probably Loctite. Smells like rotten damn fluid. It looks more like corrosion than Loctite, but lucky that thing didn't break off.
Well, I was thinking about it. Do we have a brand new Barnett clutch in stock for this?
Yes. We already got a leak going. Look at that. It's the brake fluid.
Actually, the clutch seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We'll see what the oil looks like when you dump it. Yeah, another. Well, you would get water in there.
Probably.
I don't know how you would do it. It's a clean hole.
Oh.
All these other screws aren't Loctite though. If it's Loctite. Now this is brake fluid. We shouldn't have oil and brake fluid near each other. Clean that off.
You didn't use any spray on that.
Nope. I'm just wiping off the excess fluid. Don't want oil on it because it contaminates the brakes. Remember I mentioned that?
Yes, you did. A couple of times already.
Oh. That's important. Let's see, before I go too deep on this.
I'm going to set this tripod up over here. Is that okay?
Are you getting tired?
Well, I just want you to get the full effect.
The full effect.
Yeah, because it's nice and steady.
No, the tripod's set where it's going to sit.
Ah.
I already had it set.
All right. Yeah, but it'll be looking at your back, though, is all.
Well, that's why you hold it in your hand. See, well, Alan's not telling you he's getting tired.
Well, I'm all right. I just took a handful of aspirin. I'm good.
Good to go?
Yeah.
See, now you can't see me.
Yeah, but you can see over your shoulder. Looks good. Afraid to look in there.
Why?
Just afraid. The unknown. But it'll all be known here after we get it all serviced up.
Right in the brake fluid, you like that?
We got the Laughlin run coming up.
Did you see me flip the hammer to the soft side before I hit it?
Yes. That looks clean.
It's not milk yet coming out, that's a good sign. Bearing's still good.
What do you think of these transmissions?
Looks like it's got thick molasses oil in there. See how slow it's draining?
Well, it seemed to shift pretty well.
Look how slow it's draining over there. Dribble, dribble, dribble. That's got some 80. That's got some 90 weight in there. 90, 120 or something.
Yeah, it's pretty, yeah.
It's got fucking carburetor oil in there, I think.
I think it does. That's what it smells like. Is that what Harley puts in them?
No. No, it takes light oil, makes them shit better.
That's regular 90 weight.
Yeah, hold that cover.
Got it.
Cable's free. Okay, you're getting dirty again.
I'm not worried about that.
Here's a dirty rag for you, sir. Start rotating.
Turn?
Yeah. That's it. Hey. Getting me all dirty.
Okay, what do you want to do?
That was a high-speed turn. We don't do high-speed turns around here. We have to pull this apart so you can get it apart.
Okay.
So you hold off for a minute, snap ring pliers. Why don't you flip it over so it'll drain more? Oh, that doesn't ring. Yeah, we're in somewhere. Okay, snap ring pliers. Pull straight off.
We didn't get it yet.
You didn't unscrew it all the way?
No.
Balls are going to come out. Balls are going to come out.
All right.
Pull balls out. Now you can screw it all you want. It's Alan's favorite job.
Screwing it up.
Screwing it off.
Okay.
Let me clean that up. Okay, why don't you see me find a drain pan, drain for the train in there someplace.
Okay.
Now if you hit the one for the transmission, it'll make a bigger mess. Or the motor. The front motor.
Yeah, I know where that one's at.
So don't use that one.
Actually, I couldn't tell you where it's at. This is for the oil tank here.
Get this all cleaned up now. What do you got?
I don't know where it would be.
It's one of those holes.
Well, this one's to the tank. Oh, one of these holes.
There's a hole in the tranny someplace.
God only knows where. You want me to pull the cable through now?
See that big thing right there between the shocks? Right over there. Yeah,
There?
that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's called a drain plug.
All right.
Probably 11/16 maybe. Could be a 3/4. Get rid of this. Great, get the tank. There's the ratchet. Not the big ratchet.
You, there, no, that's not it.
I don't know where it is. You used it last. Here, there's the bucket. You're already dirty.
Can I get it from the other side?
I don't know. It's in between the shocks, I know that. At least it looks halfway clean.
It's not 11/16.
What is it, bigger or smaller?
I believe it's bigger.
Give me a socket. Should be a 3/4. It's one or the other. It definitely wasn't 5/8. There it is. Stick it up in there. You're not even on it.
I know, I can't find it.
And the tool's not even near it, so
I know, but this socket won't go between the shocks.
that didn't surprise me.
All right, well then it's not that.
Well,
Is there some special tool maybe? Or?
I don't know. I'm not doing the job under there. It's a stupid softail. They got shocks in the way. I thought it was 11/16, but you said it wasn't.
All right, well let me try it again.
I don't even know if you're even on the damn plug yet.
Let me try it again.
Here you go. Try that one again.
You know what it is. You've been into this shit before.
I'm working on this damn thing. Yeah, you know what year I changed oil on this stupid softail was? Wasn't any time in the last fucking 3 years, that's for sure. Okay, you're on it, but you're not to it yet.
Here.
You're not on it. There it is.
Let's
All
see.
you gotta do is line it up and put it on the damn thing.
It wasn't even tight.
Good thing you checked it then, isn't it?
You got that right, my friend.
Before you dump it out all over my ratchet, pull the ratchet out of
I'm
there.
gonna.
See, it's right up in there. There's more of that thick ass oil. Just dump this thing out. It's coming. Alan's got dirty hands now. Let's use that filthy rag right by your elbow there. Gears don't look too bad in there. You still got gear teeth.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they still look like they're in there. Yeah, you appear to have a few of them. I can see about 15 of them. They look sharp. I don't see no metal in the oil pan.
Here's a little bit on the plug.
Well, it's a magnetic plug. You're always going to get something on there. That ain't nothing. Was that taper pipe plug?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, go clean your hands over there in the tank and clean the socket off too. Yeah, so you got it's not too much metal. Pretty little. It's hardly anything really. I like how they put the hole in it so you can drill it out real easy. All right, where's our new cable at? Over here. Appears to be about that size right there. Here, clean this plug off too. Blow this off so it's get the metal all off. Use the air to do it. It'll blow it off pretty good. Air works real good for cleaning metal off magnets. Yeah, we got a warning sticker. Do not use. There, see? Do not use. That. Do not over tighten. What about under tighten?
Do not.
I got do not on my front bench up front. Keeps me in line. Do not. Whatever I'm thinking of doing, do not do it. This is one of those hard plastic cables. I don't like these things.
You don't?
No.
You talked me out of the chrome one.
These are, I don't like these hard ones. I think these suck. I don't know what they sell. Every time you got open up a package, you got something new in it.
I like them.
It's a good thing because you own it.
They're Barnett.
Where's the darn cover at? There it is. Are you done over there playing?
Yep,
You get your hands clean yet?
Yep.
Here, I'm putting you in charge of the camera. I got work to do here. Remember, do not over tighten this. See, they had one of those fancy metal gaskets. These are reusable. You want to use it?
No.
I guess you're not as cheap as you look.
We don't want any leakage.
Well, new gasket's not going to keep it from leaking. If it wants to leak, it'll leak, believe me. These are hard to start. They're always some goofy ass angle.
Please,
Cables don't rotate.
please don't strip it.
Cables don't rotate for shit. See, it doesn't start. I thought I had it. These are always a pain in the ass. Did a real good job about not getting it to work. Okay, hold that end of the cable up so I can turn it. You thought it was going, didn't you? It wasn't. No. So the first thread does not want to even begin to start. Looks like they're totally different threads. These things are never fun to do. Why are you holding it in a U? Let go of it. If you can't get the same angle I am, just let go of it. I can't see the angle it's supposed to be at. Stupid ass hard plastic cable is not helping it one bit. Alright. Eliminate the movement on something.
Yes.
See, it looks like it's straight to me. Look at it. I'm going at an angle
Yeah,
like
oh, I
this.
know.
It's because it's not a consistent angle. Can't even feel it even beginning to start.
There.
Nope. It started. Looks like it's a completely different thread.
Yeah. 30 degrees.
Not even close to going. I don't know. It's not even beginning to match up to whatever this thread is.
You want to look at the other clutch cable?
I care about the other one. I care about this one. It's going like an angle.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know what the problem is, but we're not even close to working. Time to go up front.
Okay, I'm going to shut this down for a minute.
Whatever. You going?
Yep.
Okay, I tapped and dyed the holes. The cable had a burr on the outside first thread.
Oh, jeez.
So I put a dye on it so it goes on there nice now.
I would have expected more from Barnett.
And then the cover had goes in at a really heavy angle. Look how much of an angle it is. So it actually does look like it's a 30-degree angle when you're looking at it.
No kidding.
Yeah. So that
So it was built wrong.
no, that's just the angle it goes in at.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to see the angle. It's on a flat.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
So it's at a heavy angle. I'm trying to go in like this. And
Right.
It's way the hell over.
Right, right.
You know, I'm here. It's over here.
I'll be darned, huh?
So yeah, it had some chrome buildup in it too.
Sure, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
So now it's all cleaned up.
Look at the flashing on the inside.
So now still don't feel it. It's not even, I still don't know what angle it's at 'cause you can't. It's such a weird angle. These are harder than hell to try to figure out. So I need a way of holding it like this, but I can't hold it. So I got a job for you to do. This is doing a pretty good downhill angle. So put your hand right there and hold it. See, I'm going in straight.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know what angle that one's at. I know it's slightly downhill.
And there you go.
Still fighting the cable hard. Cable is so fucking goddamn out of round and so stiff. It makes it 10 times harder on the cable. They're just fighting you so hard. Okay, so. That's going to be cross-threading. First time it started, but I think it's cross-threaded. You see it pulls fucked up. Stupidness setup. So these are hard enough to start when you get a flexible cable. When you got an inflexible cable that's bent, it makes it 10 times harder. Okay, hold that again. And the angle is a good 10-15 degrees downhill. So if you're fighting it, it's not right because the threads are
Right.
good.
I would say down just a little bit.
Should be right there. See, it jams in. See, I don't think that's the right angle. It wants you to go in at that spot, but that ain't right, I don't think.
I would say you got to drop your right hand some. Nope, now you're cross thread. Oh no.
No, it's straight.
Got to go towards me. There, right there.
There we go. See, it just doesn't go.
Here, stand it up and look at it. Oh,
As soon as I move it, pull the thread. Okay, we're going to come back after we get it on because we can't film this. I need more hands. So we'll be back. What was that? What'd you call it?
what a bitch.
I finally got to start. I kept wanting to cross thread too low, but I finally got to start. This cable absolutely sucks.
So don't order the hard plastic one.
You don't
We
have-
weren't trying to save money. We just weren't big on chrome. We could have.
Yeah, but I don't. They keep changing what they make the crap out of. I don't like these plastic cables. I never did. They're compressible. They usually make your clutch really spongy. I hate the damn things, and they're stiff as hell, so they don't bend. Other than that, they're perfect.
Well,
So we'll see how it works on your bike.
all
I
right.
don't like them. I didn't like them 20 years ago or 30 years ago, and I still don't like them. They suck. We'll just see if they improved it any. I'm holding my breath. So they said don't over torque them. They didn't tell you what torque to use. I'm thinking about that. What really breaks them is when you bend them, putting them in, and forcing them. You yanked it out of there
It
someplace.
went under here,
You come out the top or something?
right
or-
like that, because I thought we were going to have to move that engine mount.
Okay, grab that off the other side. Go on the other side of the bike. Slow down, slow down. There you go. Perfect.
Yep.
Alright, right there's good. There we go. Okay, put your plate back in there.
You want your new gasket?
I'm a long ways from doing a stupid gasket. I'm working on this. See how everything's lined?
Yes.
That makes it really easy to move.
Mm-hmm.
They call it a high efficiency cable. There's a problem with that high efficiency cable is it's really flimsy ass shit. So if you have a big clutch like a real man has, the cable just stretches and flexes. Because it's the same cable they've always had on the OD, so they could put all that crap in there, they made the steel part smaller. So it's not as good for heavy loads. I usually like having my support all the way one side, but
So what cable what would somebody order then?
don't know.
That's for the answer. Don't know. I got you.
Come on, you piece of crap. There it goes. There. See, I like having my supports
Yes.
all the way around. The supports.
Instead of the gap, right.
Yeah. Gap can be over
We
there.
took it out, it was different than that, wasn't it?
It's 180 across.
Yeah.
Because that's the easy way of doing it.
That's the easy way of doing it.
I like it being supported on the outside.
I
edge.
gotcha.
So, real nice and flexible. Okay. Here, hold up so I don't get scratched up. What happened to that dirty rag you had? Right behind us. Okay. Might as well get that out of the way.
Now, is this Tribodyne compatible with that gear oil?
It'll mix with it.
Okay.
Having our flashlight right here. I want to make sure these bearings are still what they're supposed to be. So these bearings are been changed to steel instead of plastic. So that's probably an improvement they did over the Evo. Because the Evos are plastic and they shatter. These are steel caged. I always upgrade the Evo ones to the towels. I upgrade the Evos from plastic to steel cages.
So you were saying 96, 97's the best year? Last best year?
Depends on what parts of the bike you're talking about.
Okay.
Every year model has goods and bads.
What are you looking for?
The gasket that used
Right
to be
here
hanging
on the
over
pedal. Right here.
Here. So you moved it from me, so I wouldn't know where it was.
I was gonna hand it to you, and then you handed me this.
Yeah, well, shoot, I just left it over there where
All
it
right. Well,
was.
trying to help.
It didn't help me. I didn't know
Well,
where it
there
was.
goes that mouse and a motorcycle again.
Okay, see the flat spot on that?
Yes.
So lasagna's coming up.
Okay.
Get what you get. Can you push the cable so it's not laying on the ground like that? Lay it on top of the bench. Okay. So you gotta have the cable all the way this way.
Gotcha.
So then I can press on the clutch. You got a couple dowel pins there to deal with. And as usual, everything's fighting, so you put the gasket on first, then the cover. You don't have to fight with more than one thing at a time. This motor's in the way. Okay, where's those two bad bolts at? Now, it used to be those two different length bolts. These all look like they're the same. So Harley changed it so they're all the same dimension now. That way you can't mix them up. I don't even feel that thing starting there. This thread in the case is kind of crappy.
That's what I was gonna suggest.
Yeah, those threads are crappy in the case. All right. That's why we have the all there, not just to drop your tools in.
Right.
It didn't break, that's a good sign. Now you start seeing that flex, you know you got good torque on it.
got to put the drain plug in.
It's gonna leak out of it? Where's it at?
Right here.
Tapered pipe. Where's your goop?
I don't have any.
So the seal against the goop, the seal against the O-ring.
Seats against the O-ring.
It's tapered pipe.
Well, why is there an O-ring on there then?
Because Harley doesn't know what they're doing.
All right, well, I'll give you that. I'm just saying. I know it's kind of an oxymoron, isn't
It's
it?
tapered pipe,
Yeah.
and it's got an O-ring.
Well. If,
Probably gonna put a shoulder in there too.
if a little's good, then more must be better, I guess.
Get all three, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
I think they were going for one of the two ought to do the job. Yep. I'm sure they knew what they were doing.
Where's your socket now?
I don't know.
I handed it, or I was cleaning it off.
That's a 3/4. Let's pull it out.
Here.
Oh, that's it.
So that's between the shocks.
Yeah, my knees do not appreciate this uneven concrete ground over here either, I tell you. So we're gonna fix this problem right now.
I was wondering when we were going to do that.
Yeah, that ground's a little harder than these. So you got the mat on your side, I ain't got squat on my side. So now I got cardboard and some elevation. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is get rid of the damn oil that's in the way. I can get to it. Put a light on the subject. Look at that.
Look at that. You can see it.
You can see
I'll shine it on it.
it. Okay, the next problem is we need a socket that we can use. We have all kinds of issues. Lots of issues. All right. See right here? Default socket.
yeah.
Yeah, what?
I see you.
What do you look on your hand?
Oh.
We're filming with this. You look at me and go, yeah. That doesn't tell the film what's going on. He does that a lot. Okay, good.
Maybe if you'd come over in front of the camera.
Well, the camera's pointing under the bike.
All right.
So, here's what he's going, yeah about. See, we have a stack of nuts in here, which will hold that up in
Gotcha.
the air. But you blew this out, it's still full of oil. So now, that will hold the plug and go ahead and start it in the hole up between the shocks.
Gotcha.
Okay. Ah, that noise. Light's not helping any.
You got to go to the rear. Straight up. Right there.
Except it's not going. So the shocks are keeping it from starting. It's a bad angle. It's not going to start this way.
Right there. You got it.
I got it, but I can't turn it. Get back my finger so I can rotate it.
I think you started it.
I know it started. I was trying to do it before I let go.
Okay. The socket did not seat on there, but it
Did
would.
that look easy to do?
No, it was that hard to get it out of there. You're not on it.
Yeah, but I can't get to it. Yeah, you can't get to it. It needs an Allen in the middle of it,
Yeah.
which they don't have. They just have a round hole.
You'll be able to get on it. I was able to get it out, but
Yeah, but you were forcing it outside.
no, I wasn't.
Can't get to it. Remind me, don't work on softails anymore.
Okay.
These things suck. I don't like Allens, but this is a prime candidate for an Allen drain plug. So I'm thinking of a timing hole plug. Tap that son of a bitch out to a 5/8 fine thread and run a timing hole plug up in there.
Of course, you got to pull the whole goddamn thing apart to do it, but
Yep. Yeah, well, don't put it above me doing that because it's about as much work
I
as
know.
to get this in here.
yeah, you're not even on.
No, it won't go on. I needed a. I'm gonna have to get rid of this socket and go to a standard height socket. Shocks are gonna wake me up.
We'll hold on for a minute here.